Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Justy Puller here. Another War Commander video. This time it's for the Commander 2 base for the Kara Reborn event. It's the Onyx 45. It's going to be zero damage. There is a glitch on my, and I think everybody has the same problem on my brother Devin. It always takes 1 second worth of damage when you deploy him, so there's going to be that 1 second of repair, but other than that, we're not going to take any damage. I'm going to deploy Devin along with as many aircraft as I can fit in here. These are called, I believe they're called Luminators. And you don't want to take them in too far because there's some serious anti-air in here. You can take them in as far as that little CC in the front right there, but you can't take them in any further than that. Put them on lockdown after that. I did deploy the Demi Demon with my brother Devin at the very start, and you have to be fast there. When you first deploy, you have to be very fast. And now what this does by running this back and forth, you don't have to do this part. If you, for instance, don't have the Gravedigger, you don't need to do that. You can use the trick with the Demi Demon. And if you did watch the video that I have out for Commander 1, you'll see that the trick is to use your Demi Demon. You leave your Demi Demon as far back as possible, and then you target a floater or something in the air, like those flying spiders. The one spiders with the floating spiders that are around them, or birds. I don't know what they are, but he has drones around him, and then you target those and get your Demi Demon drones to come out, and then what you do is you target whatever it is you want to target, and when your drones get there, you hit defend. And by doing that, they stop. Otherwise, you don't want your main unit coming down into harm's way. So we're going to do that here in a second. I just wanted to see if there was any more of these that I could pull out. You do start out with like 6 of those Luminators, and then I retreat several of those Luminators. I keep 3 there. 3 should be enough. At this point, we probably don't need the Luminators at all anymore, but towards the end we will use them again to clear the base. But for now, they're just sitting there. We don't need the space. As long as you've got 3 there, if any little spiders come up, you should be able to kill them with the Luminators. By the way, I don't know if you know this, the Luminators have more firepower than the Hero does, the Lilith. The Luminators shoot that laser, which is more powerful than whatever Lilith's shot is. So these Luminators, a lot of people don't like them, but they are a very good unit. Now, I did bring the Prometheus in. Now, the Prometheus is going to clear a lot of the base while we're busy just trying to take out the sides. We want to take out the sides of the base. We want to clear out as many of the exterior spiders as possible. We also want to take out. You see here, I'm using my Demi Demon drones, the 2 side drones. My Demi Demon is only level 7, so it's the same as a level 1, to be honest. I'm getting ready to upgrade it to level 8 right now, and then I'll have 2.5 more days to get to level 9, And anyway, you don't get the other drones, the fourth drone, until you get to level 11 anyway. I did mention, I think, that I don't know if they've changed things or if I'm just behind, because usually I have my units ready for the event, but it seems like I've fallen behind somehow, and I don't really know how, because I I don't fall behind ever, and I don't really not do events. I do all of the events, and I really don't know how I've fallen behind. For instance, my I just got my ghosts to level 20, like one day before this event started, and I should have had my ghosts to level 20 for the skirmish event, but it just seemed like I, somehow I wasn't there. I don't know really how. So I'm going to reiterate here. What you do is you target something that's floating. That's why you try not to kill that floating spider, the one spider that has the floaters on it. You try not to kill that spider, because that's essentially the only floater left. The other spiders in the front with the floaters, you kill those because they're in the way. But that one in the back, you try not to kill him because you need him. The one right in front of the CC, the main CC. You use his drones and then you hit stop. Notice how I'll hit stop when I get to where I want to shoot something. And as long as you're still alive, as long as your two drones are still alive, you can do it again, but make sure you hit stop before your main unit gets into anything that's going to shoot him. Now, you do have enough time on this base. I don't know why, but I ran low on time on this particular attack, but you've got enough time. Just keep an eye on your timer. And then I did bring another platoon, my Osiris and Ghost platoon, in case I needed it. I don't need it for this base, but I just have it because in case something happened. I don't want to but also the main units that I would use in here is the Ragin and the Z77, the units that you got here in this event. You do need to get the gold tech for them. And another change that I would like is I would like more than two of these units that I'm using right now, because 2 is really just a little bit too weak. It takes a little bit of time. I did have 3 and a Gus, and I changed my platoon because I added Ragin in, and I just didn't have room. And really, I'm not using Ragin. I just have Ragin in here for a backup. But what I probably will do, and what you should probably do, is maybe have Ragin in another platoon so that you can have more than 2 Cosmortars, because the 2 Cosmortars is too slow, and that's probably why it took me a little bit longer on this particular base that I was doing a video on, because like I said, I used to have Gus in there, but then I didn't have room for Ragin and 2 Z77s. So I did have just Ragin in by himself, but the Z77s are actually very good. They move and shoot just like Gus, but they are a very tough unit. They can take a hit, and that's what you need with an overpowered base like this. You really need a tough unit. So on the left side, or excuse me, as you're looking at it, the left side of the base is cleared of any anti-air. Now I'm going to go on the right side of the base and clear any anti-air. And these two spiders, I don't know if you can see them, but there's two spiders at the lower side of the right wall. There, now you can see both of them. Those guys are stationary, so they're not capable of outranging your cosmortars. So go ahead, and that's why I left the drones from the Prometheus to continue to come, because they're doing a little bit of work. Actually, they did quite a bit of heavy lifting, to be honest, the drones for the Prometheus, but it's also distracting so that I can get to these two spiders here. And there's a little bit more anti-air I want to get to. I want to clear that out because I'm going to come in with the Luminators and kill everything else. These two spiders in the back next to the CC cannot shoot air. If they can shoot air, they haven't shot my air yet. So they're very overpowered. They're very powerful, but they have not shot my air yet. So I don't think that they can shoot air. Of course, they're being distracted with other things, but my Luminators take them out without a problem. The problem is there's anti-air there, which will kill your Luminators in like 2 seconds. So the Luminators are powerful, but they're not powerful enough to handle that type of, that's the updated heavy flax, and they won't survive. So you got to get rid of them. As soon as you can get rid of them, we got 2 minutes left, and all of this would have gone faster if I had more room in my platoon for more cosmortars, because these cosmortars, these two cosmortars without Gus, they have no bonus from, since Gus isn't there, they are not doing they are not doing their job, man. So and then the other thing I would say is, you know, when you're right there, if you can take a second and take out the extra whatever they are, the turrets that assist turrets, and any inert buildings that you can take out is all helpful. It's going to save you time. We've got 1.5 minutes here, and if I can get rid of this last air, then we can come in and clear the base. So yeah, I was able to do that. I should have actually, just right now, I should have brought my my Luminators in, because there's nothing left here that can hurt them. Yeah, a little bit less than 1 minute left. That's plenty of time to clear this space, but normally you'll have a couple of minutes left. I will make another video so I can show you. I'll change my platoon so I have more cosmortars in there, because the problem was the cosmortars were taking too long to destroy those spiders and the other turrets that they were killing. So that's what the holdup was. But that's 0 damage, guys, and hope it was helpful. We got the 0 damage Commander 1, 0 damage Commander 2, and basically you get the idea. The star of the show, I think, is the what's it called? The Demi-Demon. He's the star of the show. Ragin is in there with his 2 Z77s in case you get into trouble, but I'm going to change that. I'm going to put it in a different platoon. I haven't been using them. Occasionally I have used them when I get into trouble. And that's the purpose for them. You know, if like you start to run out of time, bring those guys in because they can really knock some stuff out of the park. All right, guys, hope it was helpful. Have a good one. See you next time.